Make sure my volume is all the way up. Get that situated. Turn that on. I'm not going very far tonight. I'm only going about 1.5 to 2 miles to a big park area so I can watch the moon. There's some clouds in the sky. The moon isn't gonna rise because I'm so out in the west coast that the sun goes down at 10 after 8 and the moon rises at 6 or 7 or so after 8. So the moon comes up before the sun goes down, and the problem is it'll already be somewhat eclipsing. So whether I see it or not, we'll have to see. What with it still being so bright out and all the clouds. Let's see, get the music playing. Oh, and haven't turned my headset on. Turn my headset on. The music started. So I know I've got music playing, but my headset is yet to connect. Sometimes it seemingly doesn't connect. And so my first choice is to push the joystick down and hold it. It pauses. And then put the joystick up again. If that doesn't work, turn the headset off. Wait for it to say goodbye. And then turn the joystick on again. Now it says it's connected. And there's my music. Okay, make sure my music volume is up. I've learned that when you go into another app and change the volume when you're using that app, all the volume changes for all the other apps. So I've learned to check the music to make sure the music volume is up. Then open BRP Go with my unlocked phone, making sure I don't touch the volume buttons. And now I can back the bike up. I didn't get much good pictures of the lunar eclipse because the sun went down and the moon came up at about the same time, and it wasn't dark enough to really be able to catch the moon, which was already experiencing the eclipse. So I got some images, but they're not the best. For some reason, I have found that Bluetooth doesn't connect every time you turn it on. And so there are times when I have to turn the Bluetooth headset off and then back on again and then I hear iPhone 1 connected, and then I sometimes get the music. It looks like it's playing, but the phone is, I don't know what's going on with the phone, but I have to stop and unplug it, get to the music app, and hit the play button. And for some reason, it's not pairing to the bike. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. This happens on the odd occasion, but 90% of the time, once you get it going like this, you can stop and go and stop and go, and it'll just continue to connect. But on the odd occasion, this weird thing happens, and I have to pull over, stop someplace, and get the phone working and get it. So I'll pause it. I'll push the joystick down and hold to pause it, and then unpause it and play it. And for some reason, I still have to get the music playing on the phone because it hasn't paired to the bike. Kind of weird, but it's a quirky thing once in a while. Not every time. So now when I get the music playing, I can open up Genius Maps or Cygic, and I've already got a route set up on the phone. You really never want to put a route together in the dash other than maybe a simple address that you can select from and hit go, but most of the time I create the routes on the phone, and I can put in all the waypoints I want, and then I just open it up in the dash and it just plays. It wants to ask me sometimes if I want to continue with the route I was going on, and I click yes or okay or continue. I like Genius because it does seem to be more stable than Cygic. Cygic is newer, and they are still updating and coming up with all kinds of weird things to, I don't know, it screws it up once in a while and it gets weird. But Genius works, and now I'm following it, and I'm gonna enjoy the evening riding around, and then I'll go home.